Are you a service-based business owner looking to increase profits to fund your lifestyle? Well, this podcast is for you. We bring you inspirational guests sharing actionable tips to solve many of the struggles you face each and every day. And now, over to your host, Paul Higgins.
Hi, Paul here. Before we get into the show, would you like to make a great first impression on LinkedIn? If so, I have something just for you. When people search for your name on Google, your LinkedIn profile will normally come up first. Before meeting someone for the first time, how often do they view your LinkedIn profile? For many coaches and consultants I begin to work with, their profiles don't do them any justice. I've created a simple solution where you can whip your profile into shape to have your best foot forward when attracting new clients on LinkedIn. Go to blgdownload.com, so that's blgdownload.com to get your 5 killer tips today. Hello to the Build, Live, Give Solo podcast. If it's your first time, welcome. And if you love what you hear, please subscribe. Please check out past shows on your favorite platform. Just search Build, Live, Give. If you're a regular, thanks for your support. So today's topic is never say goodbye. You will learn 2 key things. One is the value of asking questions, and the other one is how to create offers. So, did you have that song playing in your head when I read out the title, Never Say Goodbye? Who could ever forget that classic by Gloria Gaynor? I always remember it, not just because it's a great song, but also I have a second cousin called Gaynor, so it's sort of stuck because it's not a very common name. But I am getting distracted. So the real reason I chose to call the podcast Never Say Goodbye is because so often we basically let customers go too easy, right? How often do we say, goodbye rather than saying never say goodbye? And I want to give you a bit of an example. So my wife is a coffee maniac, and she brought up a conversation the other day that I thought it was really interesting, and it sort of, inspired me to do this podcast. So I don't know if you know, but Australians love their ground coffee, right? We're coffee snobs over here. 3 kilos per capita is what we all drink. And there's some people like me, a fine minority, that don't drink it at all. Anyway, my wife would walk up to the local hairdresser to get her coffee each morning. And I think it was actually more than that, but let's just say it's morning. And Dean, who's the barista, is very creative because his wife has a hairdresser, so she owns the salon, but he's built a hole-in-the-wall coffee shop. And believe me, when he goes on holidays, all the locals cry. And, he must make great coffee. Because I don't drink it, I don't know. But, it's everyone goes there. They absolutely love it. So my wife, whose name is Linda, which I didn't say before, for her 50th, I bought her a coffee machine, and it's sort of like the Mercedes-Benz of coffee machines. Now, I did buy a coffee company for Coca-Cola a long time ago, so I've had 1 or 2 coffees and know a little bit about coffee. But anyway, this machine was fantastic, and it's called an ECM, if that means anything, a German brand. So after 2 weeks, she, saw Dean as she was walking past to go to the local supermarket, and he said, "Hey, Linda, I haven't seen you." And he's a great guy, right? So very friendly. That's why also the locals love him. But, I haven't seen you for a while. Have you been away? What's been happening? And then she sheepishly said, "Look, I'm embarrassed to say that, but my husband bought me a great coffee machine, and now I make it at home." And, she was a bit embarrassed to leave him as a client because, Dean's a great guy. And then Dean did something that I think many people miss. So before I continue, I'd like to talk to you about leadjet.io. Ever looked at your LinkedIn profile and had to manually put the information in your sales CRM? Painful. Ever sent someone a message on LinkedIn and had to copy and paste it in your sales CRM? No more. With leadjet.io, it does both of these activities automatically for you on most major sales CRMs. So Copilot, Pipedrive, Salesforce, HubSpot, etc. And they're continuing to add them. So why not check it out for yourself? Just go to buildlivegive.com/leadjet. So what did Dean say? Did you have a think about it during that break? And what did he say? So I can tell you that he didn't say, "Oh, great, Linda, I'll see you around," and wave a bye. No, look, most of us, to be honest, would do that. but, he's more than a friendly barista, and he asked some good questions. So how do you enjoy making your own coffee? How does it compare to mine, with a big grin on his face? And sort of Linda sussed that he might be getting to something, but, he did it in such a conversational, great way that wasn't obvious. And then he asked the killer question. Can you guess what he said next? Where are you getting your beans from? And Linda paused and didn't really have a solution. We'd been given a couple with the machine, but after that she didn't know. Now, technically, Dean's not allowed to wholesale his beans because, the suppliers to him get a bit cranky at that. But hey, Linda was a great customer. They got along well, and he was willing to turn a blind eye. So Linda became a customer of Dean's again, or continued the relationship. It was a win-win. Okay, so he sold more beans, Linda had more coffee, it was a great bean, all worked well. So where can we be more like Dean when our customers go to say goodbye, okay? Or have already said goodbye? What could we sell them? Could we sell them another service? Could we ask them if they have someone like them that needs their service? At worst, could we ask them for a lovely testimonial? Often what we'll do is, we're sometimes a little bit ajar when a client leads, and we miss these opportunities. So 3 key actions from today. 1 is go through your past client list and think how you can re-engage them. 2, have a way of asking better questions when someone does leave you or goes to leave you. And 3rd, have a coffee on me, and please send me the bill. You can get all the links in the show notes or on the app you're listening to now. I recommend the Pocket Cast app. Listen to episode 0.5. If you are new, as I said before, it gives you a great overview, and please subscribe. And the next is please connect and follow me on LinkedIn. It's where I post my podcast and also great valuable content. If you know someone interested in gaining more sales, please share it with them. They'll love you for it. And remember, great questions lead to great outcomes.
Thanks for listening to the Build, Live, Give podcast. If you like what you heard, please share it and leave us a review. It would mean the world to us.